Hello guys. Okay, so this is my JavaScript project application. So I made an expense tracker here using Ruby and Rails backend and then JavaScript, CSS, HTML here for my front end. So you can see there's nothing here. So let me start my Rails server. Click here, and, and now if I refresh, it'll send that fetch request, and these are all the existing transactions that I have going on in my backend. So yeah, I'm gonna show you all my functionality here. I'm gonna get right into it, guys. Okay, so I'm gonna start with as you saw, this was the get, and then reading out all the transactions here. Yeah, and then I'm gonna add a transaction. Okay, gonna call it cash, call it income of $500, and hit submit. As you can see, the transaction got added, and then the balance got updated, the income, expense, everything got updated here. And as you if you notice right here, all the income transactions have a green, like a right border, and a plus sign, and a positive sign, and a negative sign, and a red border for all the expenses. These are all dynamically generated, guys. I just wanted to point that out here. Okay. So next, let's move on to editing here. So if I just try to edit the one that I just got, that I just created, if I change that type to expense and submit it, now you can see this has turned green, and my balance has changed, income, expense, everything has changed here, guys. Okay. So let me do that again. Uh, Set that back to that. Edit the amount 200. So man, as you can see, everything nicely updates, guys, right? And then lastly, let me delete the transaction that I just made here. If I delete it, you get an alert saying transaction deleted, boom, and then it goes away, and the DOM gets updated again, guys. All right. We'll delete all of them just to show you one last thing here. Delete that and delete that. Also wanted to point this out really quickly. This was a bug that I noticed at the after I made all this, and I didn't realize until I actually tested out deleting all the transactions. Is what happens is when there's no transaction left, so there is nothing as a reference for that transaction to get the balance from, because there is no the transaction array is like completely empty. So I had to implement a little conditional to get the balance to come down to zero. Just wanted to point that out here. Okay, that's pretty much it, guys. And as you can see, I implemented a little modal for both editing and thing. You can click anywhere outside and you know add a transaction. Um, Same thing with the edit modal, right? And then I also did a little toggle function here for my navigation. There's not really anything in here. These are all fake. The images, this is not my picture. This is just I used a random user API. Guys, if you are practicing or testing out, this is really helpful, man. Again, it's random user.api. That's what I use for to generate these pictures. And I also practiced like a lot of array methods using this API, like reduce and filter and map and all those. Yeah, I did a small project, with all those array methods in that one single project. Uh, yeah, that's it pretty much. Thanks for watching, guys.